And the physical and mental aspect of this game.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. And it's Williamson missing. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded by McCollum. And it's Carter missing. McCollum looking it over. And Valanciunas kicks to McCollum. Jacks up a three. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And it's Orlando's ball. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Now here is Harris. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
No good from Valanciunas.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
And you know, Doris, the Magic have struggled offensively in the past few seasons.
You are right, Kevin. The numbers on that end haven't been pretty. But let's remember, they've got some of the best young talent in the league. The more experience they get, the better they become. The future is bright.
And here's McCollum for three. Hits it from three-point range.
And that range makes McCollum hard to defend. Because if you're too close, you know about his ability to go by you and get to his spots.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doubled by McCollum. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Williamson, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Williamson. With the shot. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Wagner with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Back to Wagner. Cross contact on the shot. And now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That shows you the combination of size, strength from Franz Wagner. Like, seriously, well done right there.
Hey, Doris, talking about the young Franz Wagner. He's already proven how valuable he is.
Oh, Kevin, there's no doubt. For Wagner, this is a swingman who does a little bit of everything. He can shoot it, he can put it on the deck, he can make his teammates look good. A scorer from all three levels. There is not a lot to pick at where Franz Wagner is concerned.
Here's Wagner. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Misses from short range. And here's Valanciunas. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Suggs passes to Carter. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Williamson from long range. Banchero grabs the board.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
This one for 3. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
McCollum kicks to Jones. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Here's Banchero. Fires for 3. And that's good. Franz Wagner for 3. Wagner's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
On the basket by Jones.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Suggs missing. New Orleans leading by 3. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Orlando's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Over in the corner, Banchero cranes the three-pointer. Banchero's got 5 points so far.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Williamson finds Jones. Puts up a deep three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
And stolen by Wagner. The finish, and finished off by Wagner.
What you love is how hard Franz Wagner works on the defensive end of the floor. He gets rewarded for it on the other end.
There's Williamson with the three. Here's Valanciunas. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Well, that's about the defense keying in on Banchero. He recognizes it and shows off his vision.
And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Orlando.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Hands out there with Williamson. Then there's Hawkins. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Banchero kicks to Anthony. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Kicks it out to Banchero. That three off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Here's Alvarado. Still without a basket. For three, Nance. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Orlando leading by 3. Anthony kicks to Banchero. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Banchero's got 8 points.
You can see Banchero building that confidence behind the arc. How effective can he be from range?
Here's Alvarado. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Kept alive. A second chance effort. Isaac outside. Missed it, even after all those chances. Williamson left side. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Williamson. The three. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
And really, this is the next step for Williamson. If he can add a reliable three-point shot, oh, man.
Wagner finds Anthony. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Magic knocking down the tray. Alvarado passes to Marshall. Shot clock at 6. Over Banchero. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket for Marshall. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nance. Trey Murphy comes in for Najee Marshall. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Hawkins. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Jose Alvarado. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Wagner comes in for Banchero. Harris is checked in for Markelle Fultz. And it's Suggs in for Anthony. And that one is good. And it's 6 points for Wendell Carter.
Just terrific offense right there. Carter Jr. almost automatic from that spot.
Outside, Jones. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Magic leading by 3. Doubled by McCollum. Suggs passes to Wagner. The Train does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Pass to Valanciunas.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left now here in the second. Pulls from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Harris.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The 3 drills the three-pointer. And now a 6-point Magic lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jonas Valanciunas.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now here's Valanciunas, 11 points last game. Now here's Wagner. Passes it to Suggs. Doubled by McCollum. For 3, Harris. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hard for Wagner to avoid the contact. His shooting ability is going to have defenders reacting to him.
The Magic have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Both free throws good from Wagner.
Well, what we know about Mo Wagner is that he has consistently grown over the course of his NBA career. This guy has versatility as a scorer. He has tremendous energy that he brings nightly, and he wants to get better.
Now, here's Suggs. Tight defense on him. Wagner outside. Here's the pass to Banchero. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's McCollum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And crafty move by McCollum there, making sure he initiates the contact before letting the shot go.
First one falls for Najee Marshall. He's checked in for Zion Williamson. And the Magic making a change here as well. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. And so McCollum nails both of them.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Valanciunas finds McCollum over Suggs. Here's Valanciunas. Drops in the layup for 2.
Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Shoots from the elbow. And it's Banchero missing. goes from way outside. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Magic. They lead by 3. On New Orleans, back in a moment.
Hey, everybody. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they've been just solid at times. And at other times, they've been awesome. Fun team to watch when everything...
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
You know, fans tend to love wide-open games, but the team...
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You gotta like what Herbert Jones has done in this game.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. And it's Carter in at the center position. So it's the Pelicans now. After Jalen Suggs missed from long range. And here's McCollum for 3. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando leading. Up top, Wagner. 8 points for him. Pass to Banchero. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Right here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
Now, here's Suggs. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Boy, the ability to get off your feet in that quick a fashion, Paolo Banchero, tough to deal with.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much they banned him on off days. He said, "I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game." So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks. It's good.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Here's Wagner. And again, it's Orlando converting.
My goodness, that's a nice-looking mid-range opportunity from Franz Wagner. Such a good feel for when to rise and fire.
Valanciunas finds McCollum. There's Williamson with the 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Trying to find Wagner, gets it to him. Count the basket. Wagner's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Here's McCollum. He's got 7. A 3-ball. And the Pelicans miss again. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. Wagner passes to Carter. Wagner with it. Guarded now by Marshall. Wagner wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's McCollum on the wing. Over Harris. Orlando grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Jalen Suggs showing you supreme confidence right there. On the catch, ready to rise and fire.
There's Williamson with the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight. Magic leading by 8. Here's Wagner. He's got 12. And it's Carter missing. Pass to Marshall. Lets it go with the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. Rebound by Marshall.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Jones dishes to Marshall. Launches a 3. That shot off. Magic have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third.
One of the things you have to admire about Jalen Suggs, the aggressiveness, the willingness to make plays.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
And great ball movement from CJ. That's the unselfish play you want from your guards. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Now, here's Marshall. He's got 8. And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Magic leading by 3. Suggs with the ball. He has 7.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
The Pelicans have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. 3, Marshall, and another 3 for New Orleans.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Orlando, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Isaac with a screen for Wagner. Passes to Isaac. From deep. Alvarado grabs the board. Well, for New Orleans, shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Magic shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And there's the pass to Isaac. Here's Fultz. And the 3 off target. The feed now to Marshall. For the lead. Drains it from beyond the arc. Marshall's got 12 points here in the second half. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team getting ground. Pelicans ahead as they end the third quarter with a huge surge. An 18-6 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Zion Williamson is out there at Nance. Then it's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now Alvarado. After Paolo Banchero misses from long range. And the jam by Larry Nance.
You have to do more than that against Larry Nance Jr. This guy is no stranger to physical contact.
And it's the Magic with the ball. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Fultz. And right through it goes. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. It's a 1-point game.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Puts up a 3.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
Now here's Nance. Here's Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in, and a switcher also for Orlando. Carter's checked in. Orlando trailing here. Now Fultz. They double him with Williamson. Here's Banchero. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jones kicks to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. Williamson's got 5 points in the quarter. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Wasted no time on that one. Banchero's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
When every aspect of his game is moving and working, Paolo Banchero very difficult to handle.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
They get the rebound. Second chance shot. No good on the layup. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 at field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Jones, no luck. Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Suggs passes to Fultz. Lets the 3 fly. That's good from Suggs on the assist from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 1.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Some changes for New Orleans. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nance. Trey Murphy comes in for Najee Marshall. And McCollum subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Orlando also making some changes. Wagner comes in for Wagner. And Harris subbed in for Fultz. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alderman.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Carter for 3, and Jones pulls it down.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Dish now to Valanciunas. McCollum left side. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Here's McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. And the Pelicans miss again. The Magic have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. To the left side wing. Here's Banchero. Sinks the triple. Banchero's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Jones. Takes a 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wagner left side. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner is so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
Williamson from long range. And the Pelicans miss again.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Here's Carter. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
Williamson double team. It's tipped. Wagner on the wing. He kicks it to Carter. And Carroll outside. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Williamson. Rebound by the Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First team foul.
.41 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Wagner against McCollum. Now, here's Wagner. He's covered closely.
Okay, Mr. Wagner, that's a tremendous up fake. Gets the defender off his feet. The savviness, it's nice.
At the line for the Magic, Franz Wagner.
Gets the first. That stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 9-point ball game here.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And the basket by Jones.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Orlando.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. They're trying to focus now on the second.
Jalen Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively.
Lets it go from deep. Trifecta! Now a timeout called by Orlando. They lead by 3. Just 2 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those 5 seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And this is where you want to see Jalen Suggs deliver. Big-time moment, normally a high-percentage shooter. Pressure a little different here. Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 5. Just 2 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here's McCollum for 3. Can't get it to fall. So the Magic win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owners, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.
On my plate, I just set my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about popping, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way. I know some little got baptized. Guys, they can't put the drilling away. Had to part ways with the sad by bad guy. You might be a villain.
It is never easy to win on the road in the NBA, but by the look, happy to have you with us for NBA basketball. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Wendell Carter.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort. Who knows? But that's something that needs to change.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Suggs runs point with Harris next to him. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for the Pelicans, Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. The backcourt, McCollum and Jones. Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Unselfish play there by Zion. Moving the ball to another shooter.
Inside. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Wagner.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Williamson with it. Now guarded by Harris. Back to McCollum. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Carter from outside knocks it down from distance. Carter's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Back to McCollum. Down low. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
You know, at the offensive end, McCollum does a little of everything for you. I mean, that was a great pass.
Here's Banchero. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
Now here's McCollum. Not a lot of room. That three's off the mark. The Magic have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Carter from outside nails it from 3. Give him 8.
Look at Banchero finding his teammate out there, getting the ball into the hands of the open man. Man, that's impressive.
Pass to Valanciunas. 4-3. Knocks down the long J.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Just a handful of games remaining in the regular season, Grant. I can't believe we're already here.
I can't either. And NBA, you should ask these guys. I mean, it just goes by so fast. But now, sights are set on a playoff spot. It's all right there for the teams who want it.
He takes it in. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And he makes both free throws. Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008-2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
Now here's McCollum. 15 in his last outing. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
The 3 from Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Orlando leading. Wagner, the pass to Suggs.
In the first 2 minutes.
Three-pointer. The Pelicans pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
For three. Gets the three ball to go. He's got 10.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Suggs. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Really good concentration from Suggs there. Pretty good body control, too.
Jones, the pass to Williamson. There's McCullough with the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Orlando calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions.
And in transition, they've been one of the best teams in the league. They're top 5 in fast break points. They've got a lot of speed, and they use it to their advantage.
And their defense you talked about, holding opponents to a very low field goal percentage. They play alert, aggressive D that does not allow many open shots. Parked it down low that time, got hit with the 3-second call. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. Taking a look at New Orleans, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently.
Seeing where the Pelicans are, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And Alvarado gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
They get it again. Carter. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Carter's got 19 points.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Anthony. From downtown. Rebounded by Marshall. Here's Hawkins. He's scoreless. McCulloug's shot is off. Wagner for 3. The shot comes out. Wendell Carter. He's been the guy making things happen for the Magic. He was money from deep, sinking 5 triples in the period. Back to the game after this break. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Markelle Fultz is out there with Cole Anthony. Then it's Paolo Banchero, and it's Wagner in at the 5. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans have developed a tremendous chemistry. Coach Willie Green said, quote, all of those guys play the game the right way. They want to be unselfish and make sure their teammates are involved. We're really fortunate as a team that our top guys bring that mentality on a nightly basis. Brian?
Yeah, chemistry and leadership. They have it. Thanks, Allie. Marshall with the bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. To the wing, right side. And stolen by Williamson. To the inside. Here's Alvarado. And he banks in the layup.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Throws it up high.
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare, you simply have to take a second to enjoy it.
And you know what, fellas? You got to really, really admire somebody with the confidence to even try a pass like that.
Now here's Alvarado. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Fultz. The 3-ball. And another miss by Orlando. The Pelicans trail. After a slow start to his career, Clark, it seems Markelle Fultz has found his comfort zone.
And, you know, B.A., it's really good to see because he really struggled early with that frozen shoulder injury he had and lost a lot of confidence. A former #1 overall pick, that brings a lot of pressure and expectations. Man, I tell you, this young man has weathered a lot and has come out on the other side in good fashion. Great to see.
Now here's Alvarado. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And the Magic call time here. So both teams changing it up here. And let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Shooting guards who are great defenders. The steals leaders. You take a look at Jones. Active hands. He's second in the NBA in steals.
And those steals haven't come just by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, the most active hands in the league, I think, belong to those fellas right there. I mean, that is one pesky bunch of pickpockets.
Now here's McCollum. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. The kick out to Banchero to win the run. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Pass to McCollum. Inside. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
The 3 from Banchero. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Banchero's got 11.
But the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
And he's going for the oop here. It's picked off. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
The 3. Fultz can't get it to go.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
Over to the left wing. Williamson finds Jones. No good with the triple. The Magic have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Back to Banchero. The 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Harris outside. Here's the three. It's not going to go for him.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
To the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
On the wing, Jones fires from the corner. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Pelicans ahead, leading by just 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello, everybody. We all like close games, and tonight's matchup with the New Orleans Pelicans does not disappoint.
Zach, this reminds me of our day. They're not just hoisting up 1,000 threes. They're dumping the ball inside to the paint.
All right, fellas. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Wendell Carter with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The backcourt, McCollum and Jones. Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. That's the Pelicans 5.
Well, we've come to expect Carter to be good for a steady performance, but tonight he's taken over on the offensive end.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Williams grabs the board.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
You just got a little carried away. It can be hard for a young player to keep his passion in check. He's got to try to tone it down a little.
Williamson with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Back to Williamson. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is doing his homework. He said, quote, I watched a lot of old school players and I tried to figure out their mindsets. And all of their mindsets were the same. People remember winners. So whenever the time comes for me to be done with the game of basketball, I want them to say he was a winner. Guys, he's on his way.
So true. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Banchero. Here's Carter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Carter Jr. has a big body inside and uses his physical advantage as well to draw fouls.
And so Carter nails them both.
You know, both of Wendell Carter Jr.'s parents played basketball at a really high level. And you know what I like to say? You cannot run away from the DNA. and I think he's... I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit. Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
They set the screen. They double team McCollum. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Banchero's got 17.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
To the right side. Valanciunas with it. Now Carter defending. And he lobs it up top. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
The three from Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
New Orleans in the lead. And talk about a star from day one, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless, plays with a lot of energy. And offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he competes on defense. Boy, I like a lot about this young man's game.
That one drops. He ties it up.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. For three, here's Harris. Rebounded by New Orleans. Outside Jones. McCollum outside. Buries it from three. He's got 7.
Off the pass, McCollum can be instantaneous. He doesn't think, he just shoots.
To the paint. Carter, the pass to Harris. Wagner for 3. And another miss by Orlando. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. McCollum outside. Valanciunas sets a screen to the inside. Here's Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, such an impressive night for Zion. Has the ability.
Wagner, right side. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Marshall, defended by Wagner. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 7-point Pelican lead. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for New Orleans.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Jones from outside. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Orlando making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Fultz comes in for Harris. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Suggs.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Fultz. Drops in the layup for 2. Fultz has got 5 now.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Pass to Marshall. And stolen by Anthony. And that one drops for him.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. They've led by as much as 10. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he comes up with a bucket. 9 points in the game.
Gotta love how McCollum hunts down his shots, always looking for his next bucket.
Wagner, the pass to Wagner. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
2 on the clock. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's New Orleans up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. They've got Anthony Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Markelle Fultz, and it's Wagner in at the 5. He shoots it. Anthony misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
There's Fultz with a 3. Rebounded by Marshall. New Orleans has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Hawkins. Here's Williamson. Got a hand on it.
That's the reach that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over him.
Isaac's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Fires the 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Fires from deep. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Fultz passes to Wagner. Jacks up a 3. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Orlando trailing here. Wagner, the pass to Anthony. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And Wagner gets it to go.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Alvarado. And again, another missed shot for Orlando. They've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Jones against Fultz to take the lead. Rebounded by Marshall. Marshall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jones from outside. He buries it from 3. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Orlando calls timeout. Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner checked in for Wagner. Harris comes in for Fultz. And Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. Harris passes to Wagner. Back to Harris. Fires the three. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
But things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
The three from Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 8 now. Lets it go from deep. And it's Carter with the three. Carter's got 31.
Great job by Carter Jr. to turn up his intensity and knock down the big shot. No fear there.
Valanciunas against Carter. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas' teammates love seeing him come up huge, knowing he's ready to score when called upon.
Pass to Wagner. The three, here's Harris. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Jones. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
This is the guy Williamson wants to be for his team. The player they can count on in the clutch moments.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Harris outside. Drills it from deep. Harris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been a benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Jones from outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter, the pass to Suggs. To take the lead. Valanciunas with a rebound. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Pass to Harris. From behind the arc. No luck on that one.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in.
Substitution. Number 21.
Here's Jones. 2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, night in, night out, Valanciunas is a player you rely on. Again, he's piling up the points.
There's the triple. Harris misses.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
Orlando calls timeout. They're behind by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Wagner against Williamson. Pass to McCollum. And so the Pelicans take the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kent.
now I think I need hate. Ball or medium steak, or for great. How many years I've been keeping my space, keeping my room, moving like Mew. I'm number 2. Please don't mistake what I say on these tunes. Better than dudes, I got better and better improved. I'm on some